Welcome to the Land Doctor's latest listing, Fleet Cabin. Most people buy homes, but a few of us want to buy time machines. We look for those places that are steeped in history, where every room has a story, and we can only wish that the walls could talk. There are only a few places like that in Oklahoma. One of those is the historic Fleet Cabin. This sprawling estate is located in Ada, Oklahoma, approximately 160 miles from Dallas and 85 miles from Oklahoma City. A bit of mystery surrounds this property, as only a few people have actually had access to it. Today, we'll throw the doors wide open and present the Fleet Cabin to you in all of its glory as the Land Doctor's newest listing. Originally built in the 1930s and completed in 1937, the Fleet Cabin was originally constructed for Frank Fleet as an addition to his extensive estate and primary residence up the hill. Frank commissioned W.F. Krause & Sons, well-known landscapers and woodworkers during that time, to design and build the cabin. Remember that Krause name, as this is an important point that we'll return to here in a moment. Over the next several years, the Fleet family hosted numerous parties for family, business associates, and the early elite of Oklahoma's history. It also became the family's private park and retreat. Over 60 years later, the story of the Fleet Cabin came full circle when W.F. Krause's grandson Billy and his wife Dana purchased the property in 2002. Because of this acquisition, the walls actually have a voice, as Billy can provide a treasure trove of details about the construction, history, and evolution of the property that have been passed down through the family. Now that you know something about the property, you can follow along with us as we explore it. As you enter the main gates and come up the drive beyond the pond with the tranquil fountain, you'll soon feel as though you've entered a different time and place. The primary grounds have been meticulously maintained and manicured and feature numerous terrace levels with immaculate landscaping. As you walk through the terrace levels, you'll notice the extraordinary cedars that were planted in the 30s and have grown to maturity over the decades. The elm trees, oak trees, creep myrtles, hollies, and bald cypresses are just a few of the trees that you'll find on this exquisite property. Generally speaking, the cabin is built in a wilderness lodge style that incorporates three main elements: naturally formed concretion rock featuring interbedded sands and gravels, petrified wood, and large pine logs imported from Minnesota. Stone paths lead you either past the swimming pool or to the outdoor fireplace and pavilion through the first of the terraces to the main entry on the south end of the lower floor. From this point, you open a handmade Dutch-style door into the lower living room. Just stop and take it in a moment as your eyes adjust to the romantic indirect lighting inset directly into the rock walls. Incredible. A large fireplace graces one corner while antique light fixtures hang from above. The original stain of the logs is aged into a beautiful bourbon-colored patina that cannot be easily reproduced, as only the passage of time yields that. A small hallway to the right leads you to a functional kitchen and a small bedroom. A three-quarters bathroom is located between the two, and another corner of the lower floor is occupied by the second guest bedroom. Opposite the fireplace stands a hand-forged steel spiral staircase held together by one-piece continuous steel top rail that extends from the bottom to the top floor. As you work your way up the staircase, you can begin to see the large logs in the walls and the ceiling of the top floor. That's when you begin to realize you're in for something special. Stop again, take a moment, and take it all in. You now stand in a great hall where the giants of early Oklahoma history like Robert S. Kerr came to set the course for a young state, do deals, and settle political arguments with a hand of poker. An enormous fireplace constructed of petrified wood dominates the room, and beautiful logs form the walls and ceilings, one of which has the year 1937 inscribed at the end of it. Stained glass windows adorn the peaks of the room on the east and west side and direct a beautiful light into the room. Indirect lighting embedded into the tops of the upper joist logs casts a warm light up to the ceiling that then scatters back down to the floor, where it reveals an old-world wood floor held in place by hand-carved wood pegs. A handmade Dutch-style door with a speakeasy window opens from this room to the north side of the house, where a stone path leads you back down through the terraces to the lower level. Closer inspection reveals that doors and windows are trimmed with live bark pieces that have amazingly stood the test of time for 83 years, and in addition, the interior doors are handmade with pioneer-style hardware. Just behind the great room is a large master bedroom suite that features a fireplace and large seating area with a beautiful view of the rolling cross-timber hills below. Two doors lead from this room to twin rock stairs that curve gently down to a landing near the main entry on the first floor. Lastly, there's a small bedroom and another bathroom complete with imported Spanish tile on the southeast corner of the upper floor. If you run out of room in the cabin, a small guest suite complete with bedroom, sitting room, kitchenette, and bathroom is located in the combination guest home and shop just beyond the pool. The primary property consists of approximately 3 acres, with a densely forested additional parcel for sale on the west side that is approximately 2.6 acres. As a final note, the sellers will remove their family mementos and most treasured keepsakes, but will negotiate on much of the furniture if desired by the next owner. If you've always dreamed of owning your own exceptional piece of history, this is the property for you. Let the Land Doctor show you the place that will provide your friends and family a lifetime of memories and experiences they'll cherish forever. Call Alex Leach today at area code 580-272-3953. Drop him a line at alex@landdoctors.com or check out this listing and all our other beautiful listings at landdoctors.com. Thanks for stopping by.